in the end, when you want to talk about the way Quinton got started, he's given me credit, but he actually really, really had to earn it. I mean, his first fight coming in, he was training at Fabiano Eat School in Huntington Beach. You go way back. They had Tiki, they had Fabiano, they had Tito, everybody there. And Fabiano comes to me and goes, I need to get a fight for this guy. He's, he just came in from Memphis and he's a great character. I'm like, well, how much does he weigh? He says 205 pounds. I said, well, I'm thinking, I got a guy at 205 pounds that was an Olympic alternate as a wrestler, world-class kickboxer. Yeah, I got to fight for him. So I threw him in against one of the toughest guys that I could possibly throw him in. And the plan was, I was developing the career of the other guy. Okay, that was the plan. I'm going to tell him right there. The plan was. Now, what he did was unbelievable. In the first round, he got lit up a little bit, and he got tired. He could barely stand in between the first and the second round because he took the fight on 3 days' notice. The other guy had a full camp. And I thought, wow, this is perfect for promoting this guy. But little did I know by the end of it, the whole thing would change. So as we're going through this fight, we come down to about the end of the second round, and all of a sudden, Quinton lands a huge punch and has got Marvin Eastman in all kinds of trouble. And if there was any more time left in the fight, he'd have knocked him out. End of the fight, we've never interviewed the loser of the fight. Stephen Quadros came up and interviewed Quinton, and Quinton said, dude was a better man than me tonight. I wanted experience, and that's what I got tonight. I got experience. He said he kicked me in the head, and I actually liked it. I said, there's a superstar in the making. That's word for word what you said. I can remember it like it was yesterday.
How do you remember that?
Because it was important to me. You were that special right off the get-go. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? He says he's a little short on MMA clothes. Let's go to the rage table. I got him anything this guy wants, get him all the rage stuff. And from there, Quinton became the guy that I was pushing, no longer Marvin Eastman. I gave Marvin Eastman one more fight because I had one more fight left on the contract, and our move was to move towards Quinton Jackson.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Because he was on a 3-day notice. You can teach fighting skills, you can teach conditioning, but you can't teach the heart that this guy had. And I've never seen anybody like it ever in the sport. So that was a turning day. It was King of the Cage 4. It was called King of the Cage Gladiators. It was Dwayne Ludwig fought on that card as well. And I can even remember the box. The box was red for the VHS. We were still doing VHS tapes back then.
Man, you know what you did when you gave me those clothes when I came back? You remember what you did?